Hello everyone, this is Ankita welcoming you to Global Online where we are taking classes for NET and SET exam preparation. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about Indian Partnership Act 1932 and Companies Act 2013 under the legal aspect of business unit. We are going to discuss 10 most important or most accepted MCQ on this topic. इसमें से 100% चांसेस है कि इस पर एक तो क्वेश्चन आता ही आता है. So please do watch this lecture to get more marks in the upcoming exam. और ये लेक्चर देखने के बाद आपको ये भी पता चल जाएगा कि एग्जाम में किस तरह के क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं. ये लेक्चर देखने के बाद अगर आपके जो सारे डाउट है ये क्लियर हुए या नहीं, ये देखने के लिए हम आपके लिए लेकर आए हैं फ्री इवैल्यूएशन टेस्ट. ये टेस्ट देने के लिए आपको हमारा जो ऐप है ग्लोबल ऑनलाइन वो अपने प्ले स्टोर से डाउनलोड करना पड़ेगा, जहां पर आपको ये लोगो दिखेगा. डाउनलोड करने के बाद आपको उसके स्टोर में जाना है और अपना जो पेपर है यूजीसी नेट कॉमर्स पेपर 2 वो सिलेक्ट करना है. सिलेक्ट करने के बाद उसके कंटेंट में जाना है और कंटेंट में जाने के बाद आपको जो टेस्ट है वो मिल जाएगा. ये जो टेस्ट है वो सभी स्टूडेंट के लिए फ्री है. ओके और एक इम्पोर्टेंट बात, ग्लोबल ऑनलाइन आपके लिए लेकर आया है कॉमर्स पेपर 2 कोर्स, जहां पर आपको मिलेंगे कंप्लीट वीडियो लेक्चर, मोर देन 100 वीडियो लेक्चर्स वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग यू, नोट्स वो भी डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन के साथ, टेस्ट सीरीज विद द डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन, प्रीवियस ईयर पीडीएफ विद द डिटेल एक्सप्लेनेशन. द ड्यूरेशन ऑफ द कोर्स इज 1 ईयर और इसकी जो फी है वो इंक्रीज हो गई है और वो अब है 7,000. अगर आप ये कोर्स लेते हैं तो पेपर 1 का जो कोर्स है वो आपको हम फ्री में प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. डोंट वेट फॉर द लास्ट मोमेंट, डू ज्वाइन अवर कोर्स एंड क्लियर योर अपकमिंग एग्जाम. What is the minimum paid up share capital required for the appointment of independent director? Here in this question they ask you how much share capital is required to appoint the independent director. Okay. For this the options given are 10 crore, second option is 5 crore, third option is 50 crore and fourth option is 1 crore. Now to answer this question you should first know what is paid up share capital. So here the paid up capital is a money that a company receives from selling the stock directly to the investor. The primary market is the only place where the paid up capital is received, usually through the initial public offering. We are usually say that IPO, that is initial public offering. Okay, please remember the short form. Funding for a paid up capital is arrived from two sources, the par value of a stock and excess capital. Now what is independent director? An independent director is a member of a board of director who does not have a material or a precautionary relationship with the company or a related person except the sitting fees. So the minimum paid up share capital required for the appointment of independent director is 10 crore. Please remember this, okay? That means the answer here will be option number A. The next question here is, what is the minimum net profit required for the applicability of corporate social responsibility on the company? Corporate social responsibility is also called as CSR. Please remember this, the short form of corporate social responsibility. Now what is corporate social responsibility? Here the CSR is a form of international private business self-regulation with the aim to contribute to the sociological goal of the activist and charitable nature by engaging in or supporting the voluntary or ethical oriented practice. While once it was possible to describe the CSR is an internal organizational policy or a corporate ethics strategy, that time has been passed as a various national and international law has been developed and a various organizations have used their authority to push it beyond the individual or even the industry-wide initiative. For this, the options given are 100 crore, second option is 500 crore, third option is 10 crore and last option is 1000 crore. Minimum net profit required for the applicability of a corporate social responsibility will be the 500 crore. Okay. So that means the answer will be option number B. In which e-form appointment of Secretarial Auditor is done? In this question they ask you the appointment of a Secretarial is done in which of the given e-form? Now what is Secretarial Audit? Secretarial Audit is introduced in the Companies Act 2013. Okay, Companies Act 2013. It is a process to check the compliance made by the company under the corporate law and other law, rules, regulation. It is a mechanism to monitor the compliance with the requirement to stated law and processes. The first option given here is MGT 14. MGT 14 was introduced in the Companies Act 2013 with the objective of filing certain resolution with the registrar of a company. Such a resolution must be filed after passing of the same at the meeting held by the board, shareholder and a creditor of the company. Second option given is MGT 15. Here the MGT 15 is a filing report on the annual general meeting is required to file the pursuant to section 121 clause 1. Okay, of the Companies Act 2013 and the rules 31 clause 2 of the Companies Rule 2014. Third option given is MR1. E-form MR1 is a file to pursue to section 196. Okay, here we are talking about the section 196 and 197. Schedule 5 of the Companies Act 2013, Rule 3 of the Companies Regulation 2014. And last option given is MR2. Form MR2 is required to file for making application to CG of its approval as per the provision of Companies Act 1956. Here we are talking about the Companies Act 1956. Okay. Form MR1 was not required to be filed if Form MR2 being a file, whereas new provision of Companies Act 2013 does not specify clearly whether to file MR1 if the Form MR2 is being filed. The appointment of a Secretarial Auditor as per the Rule 8 of a company, Rules 2014, the Secretarial Auditor is required to appointed by a means of resolution passed at the duty convenes the board meeting, and the resolution of the appointment shall be filed with the registrar of a company within the 30 days. Okay, how many days? Then the 30 days. Sometimes you receive the question on days, so please remember it is a 30 days. Okay, in the e-form MGT 14. That means the answer will be option number A, that is MGT 14. Which of the following section deal with the private placement of the shares? In this question they ask you given which section deal with the private placement of the share. To answer this question you have to know about the private placement. Here the private placement or a non-public offering is a funding round of the securities which are sold not to the public offering but rather to the private offering, mostly a small number of a chosen investor. Generally this investor include a friends, family and an institutional investor. For this the first option is section 48. Section 48 of a Companies Act 2013 provide for the variation of the shareholder right. Okay. What section 43 says? Section 43 enable a company to issue the equity shares with a differential right as the dividend voting right. Rule 4 of a company of the Companies Rule 2014 stated the conditions regarding the shares with the differential voting right. Then is section 62. As per the provision of section 62 clause 1 of the Companies Act 2013, where at any time a company having a share capital process to increase its subscribed capital by the issue of further shares, such a shall be offered to the person who at the date of a offer are a holder of equity shares of the company in the portion as nearly as circumstance admit to the paid up share capital on those shares by sending a letter of offer. And last one is section 42. Section 42 of Companies Act 2013 offer or invitation for a subscription of a security on the private placement. Okay, I know the sections are little bit confusing, but please understand the section because this is one of the most important topic under this unit, because most of the time you receive the question on the section. So please remember this section. The answer here for this question will be option number D, that is section 42. The next question here is, what is the duration during which the approved name is available for the formation of the company? Here they ask you the duration, the times which is required to approved name is available for the formation of the companies. And the duration is given. The options are 90 days, then is 60 days, 30 days and 15 days. The formation and the incorporation of the company are very much similar to the birth of a woman, like it also goes to the various stage of the formation of its body part during the womb stage. The various groundwork is carried out to bring a company into the existence. The answer for this question will be option number B. The duration during which the approval name is available for the formation of a company will be 60 days. In which e-form, balance sheet and a profit and loss account is a file a company during the year. Okay. So here what is balance sheet? Balance sheet means the financial statement of any organization. And what is profit and loss account? Here the profit and loss account is also the statement which shows the profit or a loss of the company, whether the company is facing the profit or a loss. Okay. Here the first option is AOC4. The form AOC4 is used by a company to file their annual financial statement for a register of a company, that is ROC, for submitting the consolidating financial statement of a particular year to ROC. The company must use the AOC4. Okay. Second option is MGT7. As per the section 92 of Company Act 2013. Here we are talking about section 92 of Companies Act 2013, that every company shall prepare the annual return in the form of MGT7 containing the particular as they stood on the close of the financial year regarding its register of its principal business activity, particular of its holding, subsidiary and associated company. Third option given is MGT14. I already explained you what is MGT14. As per the Company Act 2013, it is a mandatory for a company to inform a MCA about a certain activity. Special resolution passed in the company shall file a MCA in the form of MGT14, in which certified copy of such a resolution are to be attached. And last option is GNL2. E-form GNL2 is required to file pursuant to the Company Act 2013 and the Company Act 1956. The company file return a document with the register of a company by filing this e-file GNL2, and in case there is no e-form prescribed for filing any document with the register, then the company or a liquidator can file such a document through this e-form. Okay. Here I explain you all the options. So please understand the option. Then only you will be able to answer the question. The correct answer here is option number A, that is AOC4. What is the time limit for filing the annual return of the company? Here they are asking you the time limit for filing the annual return of the company. Now here the annual return is a publicly available document prepared by the company every year with the information available as at the close of the financial year to be filed with the register company. It is not a financial document, rather it contains a general information about the company, its a member, activity of the company and other useful information. For this, the options given are within the 15 days from the date of annual general meeting. Second option is within the 30 days from the date of annual general meeting. Third option is within the 60 days from the date of annual general meeting, and last option is within the 90 days from the date of annual general meeting. The correct answer here is option number C, that is within the 60 days from the date of annual general meeting. The next question here is the legal definition of partnership is given in which of the Indian Partnership Act 1932. Okay. So here in this question they ask you the definition of a partnership is given in which of the section of Partnership Act 1932. So here the Partnership Act means when the two or more people come together as a partner, they can form a partnership firm. Okay. Require two or more people. One member cannot make a partnership. Okay. This partnership firm is governed by the rules and the regulation of Indian Partnership Act 1932. The partnership is also governed by the Indian Contract Act in the area where the Partnership Act 1932 is silent. First option here is Section 2. Section 2 in the Indian Company Act 1932 is defined this act unless there is anything pregnant in the subject or a context. An act of a firm means any act or a omission by all the partner or any partner or a agent of the firm which give a rise to the right enforcement by or against the firm. Second option is Section 3. Section 3 is for the Limited Liability Partnership to the Body Corporate Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008. Third option is Section 4. Section 4 of Indian Partnership Act defines the partnership as a partnership is a relationship between the person who have agreed to share the profit of the business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. And last option is Section 5. Section 5 in the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008, 5 partners, any individual or a body corporated may be the partner in the limited liability partnership. As per the explanation just now I given you, the answer will be option number C, that is Section 4. The next question here is voluntary dissolution of partnership firm can be how many types? Okay. Here they are asking you about a voluntary dissolution. Voluntary dissolution of a partnership. The partnership may be dissolved at any time upon the consent of all the partners. The partners shall, as soon as responsible, practicable, liquidate and wind up the affair of a partnership. The proceed received in the connection with the liquidation and any other remaining asset of the partnership will be applied in a order to priority the payment of all the debt, liability and obligation of the partnership, including all the expenses for the liquidation, distribution to or for the benefit of a partner in the accordance with the positive balance in each partner's income account, distribute to or for the benefit of a partner in accordance with the positive balance in each partner account. The first option here is 2, second option is 4, third option is 3 and last option is 5. The correct answer for this question will be option number B, that is 4. The next question here is a partner can vote an existing firm only with the consent of all the partners as per the section 32 of Partnership Act 1932. Section 32 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932 is a requirement of the partner. A partner may retire with the consent of all the other partners in accordance with the express agreement by the partner or where the partnership is at with will or by giving a notice in writing to all other partner of his intention to retire. So options given are enter into, second option is retire from, third option is join from, and last option is insolvent from. A partner can retire from an existing firm only with the consent of all the partners as per the section 32 of Partnership Act 1932. That means the answer is option number B. During my previous lecture, I asked you one question. The question was, under which section of Information Technology Act 2000 updated in 2008, stealing any digital asset or information is considered as a cyber crime? This question was from the previous year question paper. And for this, the correct answer is option number A, that is, as per the Section 65 of Information Technology Act 2000 updated in 2008, stealing any digital or information is considered as a cybercrime. This is the last question of this lecture and you have to answer this question. The question is, the liability and what of the expired partner are the same as those of the partner. For this, the options are duties minus, second option is duties incoming, third option is possession and insolvent, and last option is right and retiring. Please answer this question in the comment box. I am waiting for your answer. Till then, keep watching, keep learning.